We are not reporters nor journalists. The views, information, or opinions expressed are strictly and solely barbershop talk. We pride ourselves on being uncut, unapologetic, uncompromising, unfiltered, and refuse to conform to anything less than. So if you can't cut the cap, this ain't the show for you.
So we about to play. I don't know how much you can play, but if you can play it, play it. But I want y'all perspective on this. So I posted this video on my page. Shout out to whoever put this video up. Got me like 1.7 million views. Love them for that. But
Oh, that's
this
fire.
topic, this topic was very, very heavy on my page.
Oh,
And I heard a lot
it's
of
a big
different, like you
topic.
go down my comments,
mm-hmm.
there's people on both sides. You see people writing passages,
Yeah.
and that's how they feel about this. And this is a topic that I think a lot of people can relate to who deal with being a stepmother or a
Yo, hold on,
stepfather.
hold on. Before we
What's
get
up?
into that right quick, hold on.
Okay.
You said how many views this joint got?
There's like 1.7 on my reel. On my reel, it's like 1.2, 1.7.
And you got 130 likes?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Do
Ain't no way, bro.
it. Do it. Do
The
it.
math ain't
Hold on.
mathing.
Hold
The
on.
math is not mathing,
I'm
yo.
glad you said that
Oh,
because you can definitely go to my insight.
Yeah, no, just go to the real. Look, you can click
You go
on
to
it
the
and then
real.
click on
You
the
can go to the
real.
real. You can see when you start seeing the comments, you can tell my shit
yo,
doing
bro,
it.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying.
Go to the
Yeah.
Wait,
comments. Fuck the likes. Let's see
one
what people
point,
talking about. Likes ain't
one
shit.
point
Go to the
something.
comments.
Hold on, that's your page, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't turn yourself to media takeout, bro.
No,
Ain't
I
no
know
Nigga
that.
done,
way,
It's been like
bro.
that. It's been like that.
nigga done turned into
Oh
strategic
no.
academics.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
been like
What
that for a
the?
while. That's my strategic films page.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's
Where's
filmed
the
strategic films.
Where's the
That's clip.
films?
Right. What
It's
Where's
the,
the
other people's
bro?
films.
That's
It's other
clips.
people's
Holy
films.
moly, bro.
That's actual clips. That's films. And that's where I promote my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
I'm
that
still
clip only
looking.
got
Hold on.
31,000. What the?
My fault. I'm
I
talking
was
about the
just.
one right next to it, 1.6
Oh,
mil right
bro,
there.
ain't
Sorry.
no way,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, math? The math
Hold
wasn't
on,
mathing on
the one right next to it
that.
got 304K. Like I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
You talk
Where the
about the
fuck is
gay.
them niggas?
You talk
Where
about the
them niggas
gay
That's
at
shit.
right
dumb
Well,
now?
funny.
hold up,
That
hold
shit
Wait,
up,
dumb
hold up,
funny.
hold up. We're not gonna let this slide. We're not gonna let this slide. Why is the
oh,
one that's the 1.6
Yeah.
a gay clip?
That shit's dumb funny. You see that footage? That shit dumb funny, nigga. What? People was going stupid on that,
Let me
nigga.
see. Let me
I don't know
see.
if y'all ever seen this
This
clip,
shit is
bro.
hilarious, bro.
yo, bro. Where is them 1.6 niggas at right now? Where the fuck they at? Why they
No, it's
not in here?
views. It's not as
Well,
views. It's views,
why?
bro. It's
But
views.
why they not?
Let
We
me,
need them in
yo,
here,
the fucked
bro.
up shit about it is,
Ain't you say you win? Ain't you
oh,
lit? You got the motion.
all right, look, go to the comments. I'm definitely lit. They talking.
You
My
got the
people
motion.
talking. You
So
know what I'm saying?
where them niggas at?
Right.
I gotta tell them it's a giveaway. You know how that shit go. The fuck are you talking about? This is a giveaway. Everybody said for the giveaway. The fuck?
Oh man.
I guarantee right now. I'll go on my page right now.
yeah.
Type in
Yeah.
nigga. Everybody get this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, the 1.6 will be in here. That's a fact. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying?
But if you go to this clip right here and you go down the comments, it's wild people talk, but they have in paragraphs. It's a lot of females, and I guess there's a lot of females that are stepmothers, and a lot of females is not stepmothers, but they are going back and forth crazy about you can't touch my child and the way to discipline the child. But fine, go to the can we go to the clip, little,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see what
Pull up.
Shorty said and how she's
Press the
speaking
step.
to this mother?
All right. Get this up. All right, let's play it.
Don't condone. And I told him that I don't want nobody putting their hands on my daughter but me because I'm the mother. So what makes you feel like you could do that?
Understood. First off, it was something mutual between me and the father because your daughter was being disrespectful.
She could, okay, this is my thing. My daughter's not disrespectful. And even if she was disrespectful, I told him to not let nobody, no bitch, excuse me, but really not excuse me, to put their hands on my daughter.
Okay, at the end of the day, your daughter's not disrespectful to you because you're her mother, and I guess the ways that she's learning, you're teaching her. However,
Baby,
what
look,
I'm trying to tell you
it
is
gotta
that
be
in
something
my
that you
house, where
said to
I
her
pay bills,
for her
where
to
I
even
stay,
feel.
that it ain't gonna
Okay,
be tolerated.
okay.
That child
Well, I'm
gonna
gonna
stay
say
in a
this:
child's
we
place.
can't talk together. We can
Oh,
sing
we
together, but
sure
we can't
can
talk
talk together,
together.
but what I'm telling you is valid, and I'm
Okay, so why you let her put her hands on our daughter? Because you know, what you mean what I'm doing here? I'm checking your wife because she feel like she got authority to put her hands on my daughter.
Let's stop it right there, because first off, she was being disrespectful.
How was she being disrespectful?
I gave her permission.
Why didn't why didn't you discipline her? I'm not talking to you right now. Why didn't you discipline her? Because you the damn daddy.
Because I wasn't here.
Okay, well, next time, call me or something. Because I don't condone that. You need to speak to me. I'm the one that birthed her because this is my daughter. He is. But look, if he's not here to discipline her, then you need to wait. Because it's
You
stupid.
just could have called me about this.
You don't answer the phone. You don't answer the phone. And this is what I have to do to get through to y'all. If I gotta pull up and act the fool to get through to y'all because y'all want to touch my child, this is what I'm gonna do.
It's my child too.
Okay, but if you aren't there in the vicinity,
Come in my house.
it's just something I don't condone.
This is
Alright.
chaos, bro. What is going on here,
Yo,
bro?
I got so much mixed emotions about this shit.
So that's how my page was. People had mixed emotions, so people started going back and forth like, "What the fuck? You ain't gonna touch my child?" And so I want to know if
This is
I, wa-
ghetto. This is real ghetto, bro. I
I
ain't gonna
don't
lie.
even. Yo, do
So
we see who was right? Do we got a right and wrong?
there is no right and wrong in this. Um, there there is. So I'm with her. I'm with her with this. I'm with her with the point. I don't want no. I don't want the other disciplining my child. However, we discipline my child physically, like
Okay,
spanking and whatever, because there has to be a common. So, what is it? What do they call it? Like split families or whatever. Like we have to have that mutual agreement. Like, listen, what do I do in this situation when she's acting up? If there's no like no discussion between like whether you could discipline my daughter, because I got two girls. So let's say my wife marries another dude and that dude hits my daughter, I'm gonna kill him, right? But I'm not even joking. But if we had a discussion prior to that and they were like serious and she got remarried or something to that extent, then I have to respect it in that because we had a conversation. But I don't want my daughters coming back to me saying such and such hit me, right? And I don't know nothing about it. That would set me off, right? So I would be in her shoes the same way, pulling up to the house. I get what the and especially with my passive, right? Um, but on the flip side of that, sometimes the kids be wilding, but you have to she has to respect the father too, and that's the part where it gets a little crazy because now she's like taking authority away from the father because Shorty just caught in the middle. She caught it straight, right? She said, listen, I called him, he gave me the authority to spank his daughter, right? She
okay.
did what she was supposed to, right? But she's catching it straight because now the other chick, all she care about is you beat my daughter, right? So that's where I feel like the missing part is. Everybody need to have all three of them need to have a conversation about that child and how they're gonna deal with it,
That was
right?
hot ghetto this, bro. I ain't gonna
It
lie.
was that all three of them. That's where the grown men and women they gotta have a conversation. Like, listen, you come to this house, that's your husband or wife. Because if it's just boyfriend and some shit, don't touch my kid. But if that's your new husband or new wife, I mean your new husband, because I'm gonna use it in my situation. That's
Right,
your
yeah,
new husband,
absolutely.
and y'all together, and she's staying over there. And my wife was like, listen, I told him to spank him because Ava cursed him out and said, "You're not my real daddy." Da 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 da. And I gave him. Then I got to talk with her. I'm gonna talk with him too, but I got to talk with her. Like, listen, da da da. We all got to have a conversation. This is just like bad shit. This is ghetto. This is a hot mess. It's all
Hot
over the
mess.
place.
You don't even know she there. She like, hey man,
Yeah,
what you doing here, man?
this shit's
Like,
all
yo,
over.
what the heck,
Like,
bro? What's
it's
going
so much
on?
shit. Like, that's why I said I have fixed emotions. Cause Shorty's like, well, he told me I can spank her, right? You know what I'm saying? She didn't just do it off the wing. Like, she didn't just smack her off the wing. And then he came out like, yo, what you doing here? I told her, and then the reason she did it, cause I wasn't even here. I was at work. It's a lot of shit. It's like, but the missing pieces them three didn't have a conversation about disciplining the kids on a split family. They call it blended. They call it on a blended family. They didn't have a conversation on how to deal with that.
No, well,
That's the missing piece.
it sound like she said, "I spoke to you and told you I don't want nobody putting hands on my daughter." She did say that. So
Yeah, but
her and the baby
that's
father had
between
the
her. Yeah,
conversation.
she's trying to take authority from the father. That's between them. But he is still a father, right?
No,
So
no, no, no,
Shorty's still catching the straight because she asked for permission from him. So she's
no.
still
But I'm
catching the
saying,
straight.
so if she asks for permission to put her hands on that kid,
Hmm.
but the conversation between the mother and the father was already the conversation they supposed to have had was nobody puts hands on my daughter. You contact me. They had that conversation. So when Shorty said, "Yo, can I put my hands on your daughter?" He could have said, "Yo, when I get home, I'm gonna deal with my daughter." Based off the conversation him and his lady had. I don't know. For one, the girl
Hmm.
that came, the mother, you,
Yeah,
I could see why your kid acts the way your kid acts
yeah.
because of
That's one
the
thing.
way y'all acting together.
Yeah.
Y'all not even setting a good example because y'all couldn't be adults
Yep.
and figure this shit out. So I could only imagine how the
And why
kid
does she have a camera out on this serious matter? What
exactly
is
how
going on, bro? This
that
is hot doo
was you
doo,
looking
bro.
for attention.
Right? What are we doing here, man?
I think that's that. I think she was looking for a fight. She thought
But
something was gonna pop
if
off
you looking for a
addressing
fight,
that.
at the end of the day, your dumbass came to their home.
Right?
So if you would have
Yeah,
fought, you
yeah.
would have been in trouble. You are giving the evidence that's going to get you in trouble
Right? You're
because you
on
came
their
to that
front
man
door,
doorstep.
and you
So
talking crazy, and he
what
obviously don't know that you even supposed to be there because he's like, "Yo, what you doing here?
it,
Yo, this is
it,
bad, bro."
what what I say should have happened, and we don't know the situation, but somebody seems a little bitter. What should had happened is between the three of y'all should have had a sit down
I said that.
where understanding when this shit happens, like I went through the same shit with my baby moms and
A
her,
blend.
and
You got blended families.
and the dude she dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell that man at the end of the day, nigga, my sons are in y'all place. You are the man of that house. My
Hmm.
sons can't just run around there disrespecting.
Absolutely.
Y'all you gotta understand how to set the rules and be that authority figure. Because I'm expecting you to be that authority figure in that house and be a man because my son are boys. You can't have boys running a home. So
Yep.
either you gonna be that man or get the fuck out of their life. Because I can't have no lame bozos near my fucking kids. And at the same time, I spoke to my kids like, yo, while y'all under that man roof, y'all gotta respect because that's his roof. But if those type of communications on both sides and all sides are not happening, you're gonna get some, like Hobbs said, some ghetto shit like this.
Yeah.
Like this
It takes
was
a village to raise
crazy.
a child. See, this is why I wish I love the stories that I used to hear in the 70s and even the early 80s before, the
So
crack
I like how we
epidemic.
grew up. Even I
Right,
mean,
even
women all of
okay,
a sudden,
even us, yeah,
we
right,
grew up
right. We had the
compared to
last
what
we had the
the last.
last tiny bit of it to where like if you do
Remind me.
something at
I
the
gotta say something
store,
about that. Remind me, Hobbs.
yeah, you do something at the store. By the time you get home, everybody they done told your parents you done got touched up a
No,
few times, maybe
listen, you
once or
got
twice.
Miss Arnett didn't beat your behind, took you to your mom. She
Right.
beat your behind.
There we go. That's it takes a village to raise a child. The kid gonna be trying to get over. If the kid can sense that, like, okay, if I go to her and I don't go to her, I can start some stuff. Every kid did it, bro. It's a
Very
natural thing, bro.
manipulative.
Every
Mhm.
kid does it.
But
Yeah, I mean,
but the only thing we do gotta be careful of, and we cannot leave this out, there are some females that are not the baby mother, wish they was the baby mother, and they do cause or they do assault kids. And it
Yeah, but yeah,
happens.
yeah, yeah,
And it
but
yeah.
happens.
that's
I'm
But
not
I
saying that
think
because it happened because I
but
had a kid on my unit that was getting, it was that same situation. It was like she
bro,
was just
but
jealous of the baby mother.
that's not proper to what you want. Like that's exactly what that is. That's what that
yo,
seems
but
like that is right there.
let me ask y'all a question
Nasty.
though. In this situation, why are we not talking about the pops, the
Hold on,
father?
we're gonna get to that lame nigga war. He not off the hook.
Because in my opinion, I think this fall on him. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
All
that
the
that
way.
should be
All the way.
that's his responsibility. Know what I mean? To
All the
lay
way.
down the law in the house. You feel me? So if there is an issue, you know what I'm saying? He the one that should be taking care of that. You shouldn't be
Yeah,
delegating that to nobody else. That's your daughter.
thank
That's
you.
But we
your
now we
child.
don't have enough context because are they married? What's going on here? Like
Yeah, that's all I
we
care
don't
about. If
have
they
enough
married, that's
context.
different.
Like
I
If
I
mean,
it's
I
just a girl,
for the nigga to say, I told her she
I
could
gave
do it.
her permission.
The fuck?
yeah,
I
but
gave nigga.
we don't have the context of like, are they married? How long they been together? Is this some single type of?
Word.
This
How
is like
long
a
this been
hot mess.
I
happening?
mean,
Yeah,
but
like
How,
no, but I'm saying though, I mean, to me that don't make no difference though. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause her
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Walt.
because the child's mother is still in the picture. It's not like she not in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Clearly by this whatever this was. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not gonna give nobody permission to
if
put
the
hands on my child.
yeah, fact. If the child's mother
Mm-mm.
is not in the listen, and if we talking the same scenario, right? If the child's mother is not in the picture, then obviously, of course. Now I'm saying it's between y'all. Now I mean, but in this scenario, it don't matter, in my opinion, whether you married or that's your girlfriend or not. You the father, that's your child. You need to handle that. Period.
Yeah,
That
but
shit.
I
that's a
agree.
loaded question, Walt. Because what if he has sole custody of the daughter and he's the majority caretaker, but Mom Duke still be in the ear of the daughter, and that's my daughter, da da da, right? But I primarily take care of her. So my wife, if and that's why I said she caught it straight.
All right,
She's
when
in the
I
middle of
say,
this.
all right, let me,
yeah,
Mm,
I
all
got to stay
right,
out
hold
of this.
on.
I'm
I
old
got.
school. That's
I,
Let me, all
I
right,
got to
let me
stay
get
out of
this
this.
clear.
yeah, I
Let
want
me
to
get
speak
this
on
I'm
that
clear.
too,
old
Walt. Damn.
school.
Let me get this clear. When I say
Mm-mm.
the other parent in the picture or she being in the picture, I'm talking about being an active mother. I'm talking about being a parent. I'm not talking about whatever you just said. That popping in and out shit. No, that shit is the
That's what
same
it
as you.
seemed like though. Like
How?
come-
I
Nah, they
when
don't.
you
ain't show
look at
that.
the
They ain't show that on the
no,
Yeah,
video.
how you
with
get
this
that? How you get that from this? I
what
don't
I get
get it.
from this video is that they don't know what goes on in each other's households. So it looks like somebody's primary, and from the looks of it, he's probably the primary care of the daughter. His
Nah,
wife
there's
or
not
girl,
enough context
his,
for you to even say that,
thi-
Scrap.
it's not. But this is what I'm getting from it. Right? They don't know what goes on in each other's household. Like this looked maybe like the first time Shorty's even met the other chick. Right?
Nah,
Um.
nope. Mm-mm. That don't look like that.
Nah, hell
That
no.
don't look
Yeah,
like that.
hell no. There ain't
Okay.
no way
That
you
don't look like
having that
that.
type of conversation like that. Nah, I mean pulling up to the nigga door and that's the first time you hell no.
Like
Oh,
she probably seen it and passed him. I don't know. I just feel like
nah. It looked like
there's
these
more to
chicks know
this.
each other. These chicks know each other. And the girl, the little girl, got hit by this woman who's not her mother. Complained to her mother to let her know she got hit, and she's trying to find out why are you touching my daughter if her father is around. And her father came
Listen,
out
I
the
bet you this right.
background.
I bet you this I bet you her right here.
Mhm.
The one that we talk, I bet you she don't got I bet you she don't got a kid.
She probably don't.
I
Mhm.
bet you she don't have a child, bro. Because if she had a child, she not moving like that, in
But
my
it
opinion.
also comes down to what other techniques did you use before you put your hand on that child? Did you do anything else? Did the kid even do something that was that crazy that that kid had to
This
get
is what I'm
hit?
saying. And then the pops is like, yo, yeah, nah, she was being disrespectful to her. So my nigga, what are you doing? Why are you not handling it?
Hold on.
Why are
And
you not taking care of that?
why does that matter? What part you talk about, Em? Because you can't just hit my kid for no reason. If you tell me my kid, you told my kid don't drink water and he drunk and she drunk some water and you put your hands on my kid, we got a problem.
I listen. I'm very old school, so I don't adapt to these new rules, and I also take everything is black and white with me. You know what I mean? So like we have to be on the same page for her to even be in my house. Like my child or the you know what I mean, or if I have a or if it's let's say I'm with a girl and she had a baby with a we have to all come together before. That's why I agree with what Google was saying. We have to have a conversation prior, the right
Hmm.
way of doing things. So I'm all about doing the right. So it's very it's not strange for me to maybe hey, put that down, but that's a different type of living. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like it's a whole different. So I feel where y'all coming from, but I'm super old school, bro. If the kid do something crazy,
Oh yeah, that's
everybody
a
in my
fact.
house, if you in my house,
No,
uh,
no, hold on. No, nah, now you bash my fault.
uh
Yeah.
if you in my house,
It's my
it,
rules.
it's my rules. We all are equal here, but we get that established before a kid even come in here. You know what I mean? If we see her doing something or that could hurt herself, we not gonna hurt your child. We don't want, but we might be like, hey, don't pick that up. Stop. Don't do
Right,
that.
right, right. Nah, but
Okay,
there's a difference
but
between
that's still
that hitting.
some people will
Well,
take
she
that
hit him
as
with a
hitting.
she beat him with a belt. Old school.
Yeah, nah,
Or
that's
no, you got to
that,
do something
come on.
crazy. If you do something crazy,
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah,
Yo,
that's
that's
what
a
I'm
little
saying. But
extra.
hold on,
if you
hold on, Killer, my fault. Let me just say this. You know what I mean? Because M said, why does it matter whether she has her own? That matters because if she
because
has her own child, she would understand why that parent would be upset about that child being
yeah, you got
struck
to be
by
a parent
somebody
to
else.
understand. You got to be a parent to
Exactly. You
understand
have
that
to
shit.
be a parent and
Yeah,
have your own
yeah,
kids to understand why that is an issue.
yeah. There's
If
no way
you
in the world
don't
you
have a
can't be
child,
a
you're not
parent.
gonna
Yeah,
understand that. You're just gonna see it as, yo, that shit ain't nothing. Like what?
yeah. That's a different ball game. I don't want to hear from anybody that don't have a child talking about this subject. If you ain't got a child, you have nothing to say because that's a whole different type of emotion that you're gonna be leading with.
Right. As
It's a
a
different
fact.
ball game. But what? Let's talk
Yeah.
about the
Look, right quick,
father.
my fault, Killer,
Oh,
right quick. Just know what I'm saying before we Smitty said, nah, cause I have joint legal custody, but my daughter lives with her mother and I had to deal with this.
It's buffoonery. It's all. Listen, I feel like all of this is buffoonery, and everybody we yo. This is why I can't stand us as people, man, because a lot of this stuff is like we putting our emotions in it instead of worrying about the kids. You know what I mean? Elevating the kids. This is why a lot of the kids are so messed up out here because every last one of them got their own personal agendas with each other. It's not really about the kid. This is
mhm.
not really about the kid. When we speak on things, when you say things, or when you know, yeah, yo, I'm worried about my kid, but it's the experience maybe that you might have had, or maybe da da da. But the
Mhm.
end result is, yo, what did the kid do? Did the kid learn his lesson? What's going on with the kid? Is the kid getting the picture of
That
what
and
the
that.
hell he did wrong, or what the hell she did wrong? We don't even get to that because we so caught up in our bullshit.
So that's what I was saying with them three. The problem is between them. They got the problem. You can see the bitterness in the baby moms, whatever the case be. But at the end of the day, we don't know why this kid got hit. But for this kid to get hit, because we clearly seen the kid got hit with a belt. Why? What did this kid do to get hit with this belt? What did you
Exactly.
do? What did you do?
Right. As
What
an
steps
adult.
did you take before as an adult? Because you got to hold the
Right.
adult accountable,
Yeah,
accountable
because
yourself. What?
reprimanding a child is not just you beating the shit out of the child with a
Exactly.
fucking belt.
So,
The
what
fuck?
did you do as an adult that you put your hands on my kid? Now it comes down to Wall said, do you have kids of your own? Because if you had a kid of your own, maybe you would have went through different steps. But if you don't have a child and you've never been through parenthood, then you probably just approach this on some. I'm just gonna whip your kid.
But you can say that, but on the flip side, strategic, you can say it like, what if that's something he does? What if that's his standard with his child, right? She's waiting, she's watched him beat his daughter or kids with a belt when they did something wrong, and even if she doesn't have kids, right? And she's adapted that. All right, well, she did such and such. She spit in my face, or she cursed the teacher, whatever it is. Like I'm just making a random shit, right? And she called him because she had enough time to process it, talk to him, because
Now
that's a
it
lot
said,
what we
hold
missing.
on. They say right there online, on the picture,
Yeah,
M.
it
They
said
say
on the
right there.
title.
They
It
beat her with a
said
belt.
mother
She
for
beat her with a
hitting her
belt.
child with a
Belt,
belt.
yeah, with a belt. Yeah, but she called him. He gave the okay, so she had time to process it, get his okay, and then beat the kid. So whatever it was,
What did she do before calling him? Did she do
First of
anything?
all, that's wow.
Like if
but
you had
you,
enough
I don't
time to
know.
sit
you
there
But
and
telling me
think,
she hit
you
son
could
up? Yo,
that's what I'm
listen, his
saying. Like
daughter over here
that's
wilding, know
what
what I'm
you.
saying? Yo,
no,
That's what the
what should have
conversation
happened?
was.
What should have
30
happened?
minutes later,
What should have happened if you knew you was about to put hands on that kid, and it got to that point, and you had enough time to call that man, then you had enough time for that nigga to get home, and he could have recommended his kid. You ain't have to put your hands on the kid. Now, if you did that shit in the middle of whatever happened, you just, yo, I popped your kid. This happened, boom, boom, boom. But you had enough time to call that man, figure out what you want him to do, and then, nigga, he could have got home and did that shit. And he's supposed
Yeah,
to. We even talk about his
that's
dad.
true. That's true. That is absolutely true.
She,
But
at the end of the
but
day,
we don't know if he's trying to get her invested in his life too. So there's
she
so many
probably
things.
beating his ass, bro. That's
What are
what's
we
happening.
talking
Oh, I
about,
mean,
man,
yeah,
bro? Y'all see, this is what
Bro,
I'm
uh,
fuck
saying.
out
I
of
can't
here.
get into it, yo. But what are y'all talking about?
yeah. This is tough.
Y'all
This is
making
tough.
what ifs? And this look nasty. From what I seen on
Yeah,
this,
this is
this
tough.
is disgusting. That's they need
Listen,
to get, and they
all I
all got their
know,
own little motives, and that shit is ass, man. Get
all I know is
that shit
Shorty
is
caught a
terrible, bro.
stray for being in the middle of this. communication should have. I stand from what I first
Right,
said at the
bro.
beginning. Communication should have been from all the adults and the consenting parties. It
Why
should
you
have
keep saying
been.
she called it straight? She dealt with a nigga that she knew had a kid. She ain't touch it straight. She knew what the
No,
fuck she
what
was
I'm
getting
saying is
into.
she got the okay to beat the kid and then getting badgered for having the okay. That's what I mean. She called it straight. She beat the kid, but with his authority, and he wasn't even supposed to give her the authority.
I think that's what that nigga just said. That nigga said that shit. I don't believe that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I don't believe that nigga a bitch
Bro.
nigga. He sound like a bitch, dog. What are you even doing here? What the fuck we having? Why we having a talk in the middle of my fucking hallway? My neighbors and shit. The fuck out of
Oh
here, man.
man, that nigga don't know
That's
what's
another
going
good
on.
point. She ain't even in the house, man. This is nasty.
Because him going to say he a beta male. You beta male niggas ain't got no power, B.
That's crazy, man. Ain't no way.
Beta male niggas ain't got no fucking power. My baby mother would
Yo,
never cut up my
listen.
fucking house.
Yo, if she can't step in the house, but a kid could, that's crazy. That's that's crazy. I'm not
Yeah,
sending
that's
my
a
kid
that's a
Right,
nowhere.
right.
that's a
That's
good
I'm
point.
not. That's what I'm
That's
saying. I'm old school,
that
bro. I'm
loads a
real
lot of
old
going on.
school, bro. We go get along. We can hate each other. As
This
I'm
conversation
saying,
should have been
I
recorded
never
inside.
had. Listen, I never had no baby mama issues with this person because I'm old school, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't with none of that, bro. We go have
Yeah, I
to
don't play
fake
that
it.
shit.
We
I
go
don't play that
fake
shit.
this shit. Pardon my language. We go fake this, and we gonna have to. Otherwise, it ain't happen. It just done.
Yeah. Now we
It's
ain't. Yeah.
over. We'll never get to that. Heck
I
no.
told my
What?
baby moms and my lady, y'all better figure this shit out. Cause me,
Heck
I don't do
no.
that shit. But fucking yeah, she could have called. But when she said he said you could have called me. She said you never pick up the phone. That's why I'm here right now. All right.
Yeah.
Try coming to my motherfucking door if you want.
That's crazy, bro.
911.
That's
But see,
insane, man.
that's a bigger issue of the lack of communication when the child's involved in. So now, not only are y'all on a different page of raising this kid, now you done brought a third party in and that's whipping your kid too, and y'all dysfunctional. So it's so much shit that's going on in this that like it's messy. It's just dirty.
But it's
It's
great
just
for
dirty.
conversation. That's why you
It's
got
great
all
for
them.
conversation. That's why
Yeah,
yeah,
that's why you got
exactly.
It's
all them things. A
it's
lot of a
tough.
lot of people that's
Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got their own little mark. I would have did this, so I wouldn't have did this, so I wouldn't
Listen,
have
I'm gonna
allowed
put this
this.
shit in layman's terms possible. The most I can. If I'm in a relationship with a John, you ain't touching my seat. Point blank. Period.
Mhm.
And five, you just said it too. You said if another man put his hands on your daughter, you killing the nigga. So obviously,
My listen, but you ain't even gotta feel like you gotta touch my daughter, cause nigga, as soon as I see any disrespect from my daughter or my son,
Or hear
I'm
about it,
you're
handling that
finessing the
shit.
rug.
I'm taking
Yeah.
or
care of that.
hearing about it. Yep. I ain't even got to see it. I just got to hear about it.
Damn. These be good times. Like you say, it's good. It's good for the conversation. It's good for the
And you
conversation.
know me, I'm the most passive, laid back dude. But there's two things I really don't mess with, and family's one of them. So yeah,
Nah.
this
I
this
t-
suck.
I told my kid's mother, man, you could discipline them, but you don't touch my sons. I'm here for that. You could discipline them. You could in that house, you could do whatever the fuck. But putting your hands on my sons, that's a no no. That ain't happening. I'm the father. I'm the father. I could correct my sons from the fucking phone. I ain't even
Nah,
gotta
I
be
ain't gonna
there
front.
to
I'd
correct
have
my
been that
motherfucking
chick though.
child. You
I'd
would
have
have been
been
that
that.
chick what?
I would have been. I'd have been that same. Listen, in this situation,
Holy shit. This
this
is
this
wild.
look now look.
Oh,
No,
there goes that,
I'm just
Bash. You was
listen.
riding with five, huh? There
No,
you go.
no, I gave you the
listen,
solution.
I don't know about that. Yeah,
No, look,
bro.
I gave you the solution, right? I gave you the solution. But again, if somebody hit,
You still ride with you still
No,
riding?
nah,
no,
listen, I'm old school. Five ain't old school like that. He going to he
yeah,
do.
No, but
I'm
I'm
old
just saying.
school.
You
All
said
right?
you had agreed. I'm just saying.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah. I
no.
don't know about that.
I
That's
still no,
crazy.
I agree with the standpoint of how they hit to fix the situation. But let me had like in Wall probably in the same. If let me had like let me had come like my daughter's come back to me and the new boyfriend that's not even like a husband or anything. He hit me. I I'd probably be worse than that because that's different. Like we again to solve this, we
Nah,
need to
this
have a
shit going left. What
communication.
the
This
fuck?
shit goes
What we
Yeah, I
talking
don't
Yeah,
know
about?
what that's what
Boyfriend?
I'm saying.
What
Like
yeah,
this
like
is
it's
bro,
exactly how he got all those
this,
comments in his joint. This is
yeah.
exactly there's always
yeah,
somebody that got something
yeah,
else to
because
say. There's something else to
Oh,
say. Something else to say, and then just keep
yeah, I'd have
going.
been.
this shit
When
was a
I was like,
parenting topic. When we get to
Yeah,
boyfriend,
that's
all
crazy. Now you
this
about to
no,
go down
because
the
I
boyfriend.
put
Oh,
myself.
we
No,
already heard you say you killing niggas and all that. You got to relax, man. You
listen,
got to
I put
chill,
myself in
bro.
the shoes, bro. I put
yo,
myself in the
I'm
shoes.
dead.
Don't
crazy. It's
let
crazy.
my wife or baby mother have another dude hitting my daughter.
Yo.
I just put myself in the shoes. That's why I said boyfriend.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, it would never happen, bro. The first thing my baby mother would say, you better not touch my kid, cause my baby father crazy. That nigga gonna handle this shit. But if that nigga finds I'm gonna kill a nigga, I'm gonna get his boyfriend, I'm gonna be the girl.
Listen, yep, I got two daughters, man.
Oh
That shit is
man.
crazy, bro.